Hello.
Hello.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 3, 4, 5.
I believe we're live because I didn't see an error.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. So, welcome to Dueling Pianos Episode 3, also known as Dueling with an A Pianos, featuring Kelsey Cate
Hello.
on this fine Monday. So, Kelsey, why don't you give a little introduction and talk a little about yourself and your playing style? How do you describe your playing? How long have you played? And then we'll get to the music.
Sure. Well, I have played all my life. I love improvising. I love playing by ear. I was a classically trained pianist, and I would always try to take my music and improvise with it. And my mom would always yell down the stairs, "Kelsey, that's not practicing." But that's a lot of what I get to do now professionally. I've played around town here in Seattle for a long time, met you at the Space Needle. You brought me to Canlis. I've been playing in a lot of different places around town, Bellevue Square Mall. I just love sharing music with people. I love the joy in sharing songs that other folks know, that it's a common ground, and strangers at the piano become friends like that. So my style is now, I would say, more neoclassical. If you guys are familiar with that term, let us know in the chat. Are you familiar with that, neoclassical? Or some people call it new age genre, relaxed.
What's an artist that also is that
Sure.
style?
Yeah. So most folks know Jim Brickman or George Winston. There's so many of us now. And I'm part of a society of pianists, Whisperings Piano Radio, where we all have our own music that's kind of in that genre. But at Canlis, I perform kind of jazzy stuff, but I always have my roots in sweet, relaxing music. That's what I love. Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite piano?
Ooh, I've been really enjoying Bosendorfer lately. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the MSRP on one of those?
Oh, it's more than my paycheck by quite a lot.
Those are the ones with the extended bass register, right?
You can. Yeah. And then have you guys seen a Bosendorfer piano before with the dark keys in there? Those are pretty cool. Yeah, but no, I just love the warmth of it. And it feels like a Yamaha, but there's even more color. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we've got we're over 20 now in the chat, and I'm gonna take a little detour here to check on Twitch, make sure it's working. Just 1 second, sorry. So right now we're live streaming both to YouTube and Twitch, but if you send a chat, it's probably better to do it on YouTube because I'm monitoring that more closely right now, and I don't have them both integrated into the same system yet.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, Sandy.
So, yeah, Kelsey, what kind of music would you like to start off with then? We have not practiced or selected any songs or repertoire. That's the point of these.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about recently, I had somebody pop in my chat. I also do a live stream on Thursdays, and somebody said they found me through our duet video of Edelweiss. And I was wondering, would you like to do that one?
That would be fun, yeah.
Just for fun.
So, what instruments would you like to be using? You've got your piano set here, but I can do another piano, or I can do
whatever you're feeling. Yeah, I have no opinion. You have
I'll stick with
excellent
piano.
taste. Okay.
Do you want to take upper register a little more, and I'll take a little more lower register,
Yes.
or do you want to?
That sounds good.
Let's give it a shot, and yeah, why don't you don't forget to unmute or click your little mute switch, and then we're good to go. Nice work.
Oh, that's a nostalgic one.
It's a mashup between which two songs?
Edelweiss and then My Favorite Things. And for those pianists out there, I'm sure there's a bunch of folks in the chat who are also musicians. It's kind of fun to take that third, the determining third, so it's not a major or a minor. And then you can start kind of going between the 1 and the 5, in this case, A and E. And then you don't know if you're in minor or major. And then all of a sudden you can take a detour.
Yep. That's an interesting, because they can blend, but you just pick, it's a good point.
It's fun.
Do you have any musical theory tips to share?
Ooh, find something that makes you happy. Whatever a track is that it gets you excited, or you go, ooh, I really like that. And then take it backstage and start listening to what the chords are. If you learn by ear, be able to play. What I would do is just take a pencil and piece of paper and don't worry about if it's correct or not, but write down and capture as much as you can of what you're hearing, so that then you can start replicating it and then making it your own. What do you do when you hear something cool?
You mean, I'm sorry, I was concentrating on the ISO, whether it's bright enough or not. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Or can I phone a friend?
Phone a friend, for sure. What do you do when you hear a really cool song and you want to learn, or there's something in it, maybe it's a chord quality? How do you actually learn it and make it part of your music? Do you write it down? Do you just kind of mess with it and by ear?
Yeah, I'm more of a percussive piano player, as you know. So I like to mimic the rhythmic parts of the song. So there's usually like a kick and maybe a syncopated like rhythm guitar or some other instrument, some kind of groove, and I like to translate those into the keys that I'm playing, whatever they might be. Mm-hmm. So you can take sections of your, you've got some bass, some middle, and some upper, and then you can take parts of those and syncopate them kind of to simulate the bass guitar, maybe the kick drum, and maybe whatever rhythm is going on.
Yeah. And that you're really good at pop songs. I'm sure a lot of the folks that are watching on the live stream, they're used to hearing you play. Why don't we do a pop song?
Okay.
For fun.
Let's actually say hi in the chat really quick.
Sure.
Do you want to acknowledge some of our fans, friends, folks, family?
Yes. So some of my family, Nancy and Sandy, hello. And then Travely, hello. F Key, Piano Man. Key of F's a good key.
It is a good key.
Cool name. And Roxana, hello, friend. Good to see you. And I was seeing Amelia in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Kathleen says that Jim Brickman is a guilty pleasure. And Rita's happy to tune in. Kelsey's saying hi. Thank you for the applause. Hurrahs, Roxy. I'm glad you like the Austrian medley. And Jeremy Ing, hello. And back to the music. Yeah. So you said a pop song. What would you want to do?
What about Africa? Because you're mentioning percussive.
That's very percussive.
Yeah. And what if you take the reins and I could just kind of sing on that one?
The Rains, which fell in Africa. Or the rains down in Africa, or the in them right now.
That's funny. I didn't even think about, I was not that fast.
Okay.
Part of the lyrics.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Why don't you pick a key, any key? I heard A there.
Yep. So I normally do it, the chorus in F sharp minor, beginning in C sharp minor. I think it's just following the record. That's what I do.
Okay. I have long since forgotten the recorded version. So if I'm playing, our versions might clash, and that's not your fault. It's mine. So
Hakuna
just
Matata.
be ready, everyone.
I'll follow you.
Okay. And then I'm going to mute my mic, and here we go. Excellent job.
Nice. That is a fun one. Hey, Baggy. How are you, friend? Good to see you. What's your mood? What would you like to play?
I think that's up to you.
Oh,
Actually, that's what makes it fun. I'm tired of myself having to pick songs, so
I feel
pick
ya.
any genre.
Okay. Why don't we do Autumn Leaves?
Okay.
And maybe I'll do some pipes on that one too. I mean, singing.
Oh, I was like, is that the vibraphone or the marimba? It's like the pipes, like. Okay, so you're gonna
Trick
sing.
question.
So,
Sorry.
let me find my bass in vibes.
Cool. Cool.
I've done this before, but I keep forgetting. So why don't you give some amazing banter while I figure it out?
Aha. Well, so fun little backstory with how we met. I actually reached out to someone that lived in my neighborhood that I knew who worked at the Needle, and I was thinking it would be fun to start playing there at the Space Needle, and so I ended up. I think it was just an audition. And then I got this email from this guy. He said, "Hey, my name's Jason. I just want to welcome you to the sub team." I was a sub at the time. And that was 2014, I think. Oh, is that about right? I'm losing track of the
That
years.
could be right. Yeah.
14.
Back when there was still piano up in the Space Needle.
I know. And then they closed the restaurant for renovations. And then they haven't brought the piano back, which is very sad. Maybe they will eventually. Oh, man. Wouldn't it be cool to have a plexiglass piano up there with the glass? Let us know in the chat if you've been to the Space Needle since they've renoed. It's pretty darn cool. And a little freaky if you look straight down and you can see a whole lot of glass and then nothing. Probably not the best if you're afraid of heights. Not necessarily afraid of heights, but it is a little creepy.
Sounds like I got it. Okay, let me pick a melody instrument here.
So fancy.
Do you want the Rhodes?
Sure.
Okay.
How's C minor sound?
Say C minor sounds kind of like this.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to turn my mic off so I don't, but why don't you count us in and...
What if we started with like a rubato?
Okay. I'll follow you then.
The autumn leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. Nice. I see your face, midsummer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, those days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When those autumn leaves start to fall. Da, 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 da. Oh, this feels good. All right, here we go. The autumn leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves, oh, of red and see your face, midsummer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, those days grow long, so long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. Oh, but I miss you most of all, my darling. When those autumn leaves start to fall. Since you went away, those days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. Oh, but I miss you most of all, my darling. Oh, when those autumn leaves start to fall. Since you went away, those days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when those autumn leaves start to fall. Bravo!
Nice work.
Gosh, it's fun to sing with the bass and vibes. That is awesome.
It's fun to get to play the bass too. I don't ever get to do that because I'm always by myself.
I love it. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate that. It's fun to freestyle. I appreciate that. Hey, Joshua. Thanks for hanging out with us. And Jazz of all trades. Thank you.
Thank you, Hiraz. And Jessica82 and Phil C. And Baggy, thanks for the applause. So what's next?
I was kind of thinking it'd be fun to jam to one of mine, but like a C sharp minor vibe. So I could kind of play through it.
Okay.
It kind of plays like a pop feel. but it's my dad's favorite, so that's why I'm pulling it out. It's called Transitions, and it's kind of got a jazziness to it. And yeah, I mean, hey, if you want to play vibey thing, that's whatever you feel like.
Would it be piano, or would I be doing the?
I'd be kind of fun to hear what you've been doing with the vibes and the bass. Why not?
I'll go for it.
This is how it goes.
There we go. Ended on the minor.
Bravo! You're a fast learner. That's awesome.
Nice song.
Thank
I
you.
like the, what is that, minor ninth tones.
Thank you.
Going back and forth between those is a neat vibe.
Yeah. Well, talking about finding different things that makes us happy, I actually composed that on the guitar. And it's really hard to reach on the guitar. I can't even explain what it is. I don't really play guitar that much, but I just fell in love with that. And I was actually slapping the side of the guitar. So, so I was trying to get that syncopation into the piano. It's hard to try to adapt songs sometimes to the piano, but it's fun to try to at least get some of the flavor. So that was what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. Guitar is really difficult. We take it for granted because the piano, all the keys are just as easily within reach. I mean, granted, there are some that are raised and some in between, but pretty much you can play whatever you want. You can go all the way down here. But people on the guitar or the violin, certain keys, certain notes and chords are so much harder than others to get at.
Yeah.
And so I have a lot of respect for people who are versatile on those more constrained instruments.
Whole different world. Let us know in the chat if you play an instrument. What do you play? We'd love to know who all is the fellow instrumentalists.
Yeah.
Here.
And also chime in with where you're from. I like doing that. I know I've asked a lot of you to do that before, but it's really fun for us to see where people tune in from. And it also helps me adjust the timing of these streams because I just assume, of course, everyone I know lives mostly in this area, but not everyone who listens to music lives in Seattle. And Seattle's actually kind of on a weird time zone. We're right at the end. So, let's see here. Nice to see you, Bill. Menno, thank you for the applause. And Jazz of All Trades, I'm glad you're liking the sync up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool when you feel that, huh?
Bill Pritchard and other Bill. I see there was a message retracted. I almost. Hiraz says, chills and tears, epic and cathartic.
Cathartic, that's a good word. Yeah. You know what's kind of fun, Jason? Bill Keogh, that's my dad. Dad, I played that for you. He's actually at his pottery wheel right now.
Oh.
As we are hanging out here, he's actually getting creative at the pottery wheel. How cool is that?
That's very cool. Yeah, I like the piano live stream concept in general is for that type of stuff because many people like to be creative or get work done when there's piano music. And then now, of course, we're talking and distracting you, which
sorry
maybe makes it harder to concentrate. I actually separated on my YouTube page. Now there's a separate playlist for the dual pianos versus the solo piano because with dueling pianos, it's more about introducing the new person for the week and hearing them talk a little bit about themselves. So I'll stop talking. And Kathleen is in the land of Ballard. Hiraz is in Denver. Mr. Pritchard is in Pike Place Market. How do you like that Storyville coffee? I feel like that's like a really cool vibe place, although it's kind of expensive for coffee. But
it's cool vibes you can see out in the water. My husband and I were just there last weekend.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
But it's $7.50 for a 12-ounce latte.
We shared a latte.
It's like, what?
I know. We were a little sad about that too.
We have Jordan at the gym while listening.
Nice. Wow, you're listening to relaxing music at the gym, friend. That's impressive.
Gary's in New Orleans.
Cool. And we got Corvallis, Oregon in the house. Hi, Cheryl. Awesome.
And then Arizona Red TV, guitarist and keyboardist from Phoenix. There we go. And then Maria from Los Angeles.
Bill says, yep, makes it hard to throw. He's meaning throw pottery and keep his phone clean. That's funny. Yeah, the clay gets everywhere. He actually tried teaching me how to throw recently. And you've got to press your hands pretty hard into the clay as it's going through. And I'm kind of a wimp. It hurts a little bit.
I've never tried. I guess it would be because it's firm clay, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun. It is cool. What if we did Beyond the Sea.
Okay.
That's a fun one.
And then we have Ellen Hashimoto from Amazon, Brazil, and it's 0040 o'clock.
Whoa.
I heard that. Did you hear a beep noise?
I heard that
Is
too.
that just mine? Okay. I'm traumatized because sometimes when that beep happens, that means there's going to be an unwelcome computer restart, which will ruin the live stream for the night.
If so,
So
sorry
I'm
in
going to keep my eye
advance.
on the screen while you...
Okay. How about usually sing it in C? Oh, I'm hearing that too.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get ready to cancel out.
Okay.
Nice work. Yeah, I didn't quite
Well
know all
done
the
there.
chords, so I did not want to take a solo on that.
That sounded great. Oh, good. Okay. I was worried that we're frozen, but it looks like we're good.
Yep.
My video is now working.
I'm going to keep mine paused actually. But
Okay.
it looks like it didn't quit out. I was thinking because of those beeps. It's happened before when I didn't even notice. I'm just like pouring my heart out, and then I look and it's been off for 20 minutes or the sound's not on. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I feel you. Yeah. There's a whole nother level, you guys, of playing piano. Sorry. There's a whole nother level. It's not just playing piano, but it's the whole tech side that goes behind it. And to be able to be, what's it been like as a live streamer, learning how to do this over the last, really, I mean, you've done it since before COVID, but has it been extra meaningful for you during this time where you know more people are watching? Because that's been what my experience has been. It's felt more like a way to connect with people, personally.
I intended to, but I never could get it to work pre-COVID. I had the equipment, like the capture cards and stuff. And so after COVID, I sat down and got it to work, and it was actually really hard
Really?
to get the software and the audio sounding nice and like the video working. It's actually harder than it should be,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like, I like to say, if it's hard for someone who does tech stuff a lot, then like, what, like, who's designing the programs and everything? If it's that difficult to figure out.
I know.
So
Yeah.
yes, to get a really good sound and picture live without like editing it after the fact is difficult, as you know.
Yeah, it's special. This is really amazing. It's beautiful. I always love watching what you do here and how the vibes, the atmosphere, and all of the excellence. It's just fun. It's beautiful.
We were talking about the color of the lights. If anyone has suggestions. So right now it's like mostly shadowy, a little bit of white overhead light, and then we have a little bit of blue and a little bit of orange. But if anyone has ideas, I'd love to hear them because, you know, there can be other colors, themes. I could put hanging lights. What do you do? So let's give you a chance to talk about what you do on your live stream. So in the description of this video, really quick, there's a Linktree link to Kelsey's everything, I presume, is in there that you need, right? So you have a YouTube channel, and that's your primary means of getting your music out. So what do you do weekly, bi-weekly? What do you?
Oh, so nice. Thank you. Yeah. So I have a Thursday night live stream every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. and I'm typically streaming to YouTube and to Facebook and Twitch. I have about one person on Twitch, though.
Don't we all? Twitch is a tough market. If you're not playing video games.
Yeah. But I have an album of solo piano music. And yes, somebody asked me in the chat here what that was called. It's called Transitions. Solo piano, though, and it's not jazzy. But you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music. Like Jason mentioned, the link is there with all the info. And so I'm actually on Friday, a week from this coming Friday, releasing some Christmas music, which is really fun.
On like Spotify?
Yep.
Okay.
6 singles. I'm so excited. So
great.
if you guys would be willing to help me out, I'm about to release a pre-save, and that would be super helpful if you could pre-save the music. So I guess if you want to stay in touch with me and find out what I do, if you sign up for my newsletter, that's a great way to stay connected. That's via my website. Thanks, Jason.
And give a follow on Spotify.
That'd be great.
Because Spotify is like a hard, that's the way you can actually kind of make half of a living doing music, but it's really hard to get a foothold there in Spotify. Once you have to like make your way, break into the algorithms.
Yep.
And then you're kind of going. But so follow Kelsey Lee Cate is the artist name, right? On Spotify. And then right now it's just solo piano. Okay. So
for the moment. Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you for asking. And also just for fun, just because you asked about the light, I have an RGB set up at home.
Oh, okay.
And so sometimes there's kids that come in the live stream, and if I know there's a kid, I tell them to choose what color on the wheel, and then I have a couple lights in the studio that change color, which is kind of fun.
That is like next level fancy. I don't have that here. I have to put the plastic things over mine to get the colors, but very cool.
Thanks. It's fun.
And let's catch up on the chat. Make sure we have. Ellen, Amazon Brazil. That's
awesome.
And then Bill, Bill agrees. Storyville is costly. It was a girlfriend and I had a hot chocolate and a latte, and then plus the tip and the tax, it was like $20.
Wow.
It's like this is.
And it was a kid size.
They're medium small. Yeah. Heroes plays traditional Irish music on a Blackwood flute.
That's cool. Wow. I don't even know what a Blackwood flute is. Is that kind of like a low whistle? No.
I don't know what that would be.
I'm showing my ignorance of
I'm thinking
woodwinds.
Like tin whistle is the really high pitched kind of,
Like the...
Please explain, it's Willie, right? What the Blackwood flute is.
Yeah.
And hello, Minnie Nikong. Thank you for tuning in. Looks like we've got about 51 people watching on YouTube, and we have 3 on Twitch. That's about the right ratio.
Yep.
Thanks to both of you, 2 groups tuning in.
Well, hey, since he mentioned playing Irish music, how'd you feel about maybe Danny Boy?
Oh, that's great.
Cool. How about a sappy version of it?
Okay.
What does that mean?
2 pianos. Do you want me to play? I can play strings and let you.
Aw, that'd be sweet. Sure.
I'll stay out of your way. Okay, let me find. I'm sure there's got to be strings in here.
Do you want me to start playing and then?
And actually, there's a reverb knob. Do you see it on there?
Okay, so then I unlock the panel, though, right?
Nope. The knob will still work.
Okay.
Uh,
Reverb. Yes, I got it.
and then turn it up a little more, maybe to 3.2.
I don't have decibels, Jason. It's 3 or 4. Just kidding. Okay, a little above 3. Got it.
And that's the amount of it. That's the length of time of the echo.
Ooh, it's singing.
Better, right? Okay. Let me find my strings. You can get started, and I'm going to mute my mic. I like the Disney thrown in there. Did anyone else catch that?
If we dial in the strings, we got to use the strings.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever tried strings on here. I figure out the decay so it sounded a little smoother.
Very nice. Well, I'm seeing in the chat we got to kick it up a notch energy-wise here. We got to do another
Okay.
jazzy something.
And thank you. Oh, so Soham Prasad says, not so jazzy now, eh? That is definitely correct. Nothing wrong with it. Maria, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the tip. And then Josue Hernandez, thank you for the compliment. Eduardo as well. And Michelle, thank you so much for the tip as well. And Cascade, thank you for the tip as well. So Michelle has a question there. What do you think of that?
Jason, when are you going to take some singing lessons? We've never talked about it.
Nope.
I didn't think you liked to sing.
Nope.
Nope.
Not even. Some people are like, oh, I like to sing when I'm alone or in the shower. I don't. Like, it's not enjoyable, even if I'm by myself in the car. So that's why I don't.
Okay. You sing through your fingers.
Yes.
Yes.
And I sing through the auto tune.
Aha. Gotcha.
On like full computerized. So it's unrecognizable.
Gotcha. Amelia says she can't find the perfect word, but ethereal. It sounds ethereal. I agree. That's great. That's fun. Well, what's a fun one? Have you played Grover Washington's Just the Two of Us in a while?
I played it at a gig. I was duetting with Scotty.
Oh, how
I think.
fun.
He was playing on the upstairs piano. I was in the downstairs piano for two separate things.
No way.
And then he jumped down and we played that together. So that I think that was the last time.
Cool.
So do you want to play that? Okay, so let's decide on our instruments in the key. Do you want to do piano? You are the featured pianist. So let's take your reverb down to 2.2.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the same on
above
mine.
2. There's no decimals, you guys.
Is it really? Oh, on the screen.
Oh, I did not look at the screen. Whoops. Sorry.
That's okay.
I thought you were teasing me.
I was confused. Yeah, you're right. There are dots like it looks like a 1 to 10 on there. That makes sense. I see.
Gotcha.
And I'll turn my strings off.
Yeah, that's not quite the vibe
Do you know
for this one.
the Gladiator theme song?
Uh-uh.
That would work with that.
That would.
Okay, I'll turn this off, and we're gonna do. What should I? I'll do.
Maybe
yeah,
vibes?
I'll do
I don't know.
vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
let's
feels
do
like
that.
it's asking for vibes. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us, yeah, just the two of us, just the two of us, building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears, wasted water's all that is. It don't make no flowers grow. Good things come to those who wait, not to those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know, yeah. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us, building castles in the sky.
That ending though, nice work on. I didn't know if you were going to stop or not. That's the tricky part about playing with someone.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't rehearse, like where do you emphasize, where do you end, where do you stop? It's a little intimidating actually, sometimes, but that worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Good job. Yeah, it's like you're a professional.
So let's catch up on the chats again really quick.
Oh, that's nice. Heroes' comment. Who did you say that is?
Willie.
Willie?
And thank you for the compliment on the voice.
Yeah.
And the black wooden flute with 6 holes and no keys and D is the Irish flute that he was talking about.
Aha.
And and then found your tune on Spotify already. That's cool. So Kelsey Cate on Spotify.
Thanks.
As a musician, that is the one. So you get a little trickle of revenue everywhere your stuff's out.
Teeny bit.
But you get a little more of a trickle on Spotify than YouTube. I think it's probably, gosh, I don't know, 4 times, 5 times as much. I can't remember the number, but it's it's many times more on Spotify than YouTube for like per stream, because I think everyone on Spotify, most people, there's like, I don't know, a bigger pool of royalties. I don't know how it works, but it's good to support the artists that you like because it means a lot.
Yes. Thank you. I feel it. I appreciate that.
Saeed wants to sit and also play piano with you too.
Oh, that's nice.
Cascade wants something by Steely Dan.
I don't know Steely Dan.
I don't know that.
Darn.
I guess that means
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Wait a minute. I think I know who Cascade String Swing is.
Maybe. Steely Dan. I think, is that the one? No, that's George Benson, the one that sings and plays guitar, where the solos are also sung with the guitar notes.
Oh. I don't know.
Check
Sounds
out
right.
Cascade String Swing's YouTube channel for some great jazz music as well.
They actually played at our wedding, and they did an amazing job.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's next?
Cool. Well, what if we play with some Coldplay? I haven't played Coldplay in a while.
Do you want to do moody, slow Coldplay or upbeat Coldplay? Which Coldplay songs do you like?
Well, I don't know. I kind of like them all, but it kind of could be nice to do an anthem version of Viva La Vida.
Okay.
What do you think?
What does that mean, anthem version?
Like more straightforward, fun, energetic.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you are...
Maybe not as jazzy, but...
You're taking the lead on all
Okay.
this, so whatever.
Cool.
I will follow you, and I could do piano again.
Sure.
Do a warmer one and
That
try to
sounds
stay at... I can lay down the rhythm. I'll play the drums on the piano.
cool. That sounds
And
great.
maybe some guitar, and then you can take the vocals in
Yeah.
the keyboards.
How about G? We haven't played in G yet. A different color palette, sound
Yes.
palette.
Yeah, and the reason different keys give different color palettes for the tones of the music is one, because they're a little bit different note. But my theory, which might be true, might be not true, but it's because your hand fits the keys a little different. So certain voicings are easier to access in certain keys.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in E flat, there's certain things that fit really nice. And then if you're in G, there's other different things that will fit nicely. And it actually affects sort of the tone of the whole song, depending on what key you picked
That makes sense.
for, at least for like a solo piano piece.
Yeah, I like that.
We have, I see Color Art says hello, the wave. And then we have a request for La La Land and Bohemian Rhapsody. Haraz says Steely Dan is one of his favorite groups. Okay. So let's do Coldplay for now.
Cool.
You wouldn't happen to know how to sing Bohemian Rhapsody in like a slow, okay.
Sorry. But that is fun.
Let's get the piano.
Oh, and somebody, I saw someone say that they are watching from Mexico. That is awesome. I've lost where this was in the chat. But welcome. That is awesome.
Okay. Can you play a really quick chord? Let's check her. Sounds good. For all you audio folks, Kelsey is 10% to the right of center, and I'm 10% to the left of center. No politics reference here. I'm literally like the left-right stereo, and then my piano's a little warmer, and hers is a little brighter. So I was thinking, or maybe it's the other way. Maybe I'm on the left, you're on the right. One of us is panned to give it a better stereo effect. So, and I'm using, this is the, oh gosh, let's turn that off. Okay. We said G. Yeah. Wait, so like the key. Oh, so yeah, okay, yeah. The first chord is not G. And then I'll turn down the reverb. Your reverb's good, and I'll lay down the rhythm. Do you want to count me in?
Sure. Okay.
Nice work. Do you know any other Coldplay songs like "Fix You" or
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da. What is that one? Ba-ba-dum-dum-dum. Ba-da.
oh,
Da-dum.
that one is
Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Does it have him in the weekend?
that's Him for the Weekend.
Is that Coldplay?
That's Coldplay. We've got, and then there's it's okay if you don't know it. And then we've got a Scientist.
I'm sure I know it.
Oh, that's okay. Why don't you? We've got Jerome wants to hear "Sky Full of Stars."
Oh,
Cascade wants some
one.
Chicago, and Haraz is drinking wine from Moldova.
Ooh, fancy. I'm singing a request for Saturday in the Park.
Oh, I don't know that. I can join you if you want to do that.
Sure.
I'll see what I can do. Nice work. Do you have a favorite additional song that you like to sing? I guess we hadn't planned for there to be singing, but there ended up being singing. So do you have any other ones that you wanted to? Jazz songs?
Well, Sorry, I'm not used to turning this on and off. Hmm. Let me think for a second. Do you know someone to watch over me?
Not well enough to play it without music.
Yeah, okay.
But if you wanted to sing that one, I'll grab music and I'll follow along.
I mean, there's so many of them. I'm just looking at my list. Sometimes I look and I go, I don't know which one. There's so many. What if we do... Are there lyrics to that one? How about LOVE?
Oh, that's good.
That's a fun one.
Okay, I'll do vibraphone and
Cool.
upright bass.
Okay. Ooh, fancy.
Pick a key, any key.
How about F? That's a good one to sing in. My sister played stand-up bass on her cello once, and we played this together, played and sang at 10 Grands. Let us know in the chat. Have you heard of 10 Grands at Benaroya Hall? It is a really cool benefit concert that pre-COVID they would have at Benaroya Hall, and they bring 10 grand pianos on stage, and they have 10 pianists, excellent pianists, and then we have students from around, and we all play together, and it's really fun. Anyway, so that's what this song reminds me of.
Okay.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. I forgot.
Nice.
Actually, LOVE was the very first song that I heard. It was a jazz song, and I think it was in The Parent Trap. Did you ever see that? The twins.
Is it the
Lindsay Lohan. She was the star.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember listening to that song and falling in love. I was like, oh my goodness, what is this music? And I think that was the first time I realized I like jazz.
Oh, okay.
It's probably
cool.
10.
Yeah, it's a great great song. I'm sorry. I was going to say Nat King Cole song.
Yeah. I'm seeing a request for City of Stars. Do you want to end with that one?
Sure.
Yeah?
Are you going to sing? Is that not one you sing? That's okay.
It would need to be a duet.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Very nice.
Bravo. We duetted with our fingers.
Yeah. Well, I think that does it for the night, but thank you everyone for tuning into Dueling.
That's right.
Or-
Dual with an A.
Yeah.
D-U-A-L-ing.
I just put dueling in the title because that's probably the keyword that people might search for. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jason, thank you so much for having me. And it was such a pleasure to share music with you all. So great to see you in the comments. Really appreciate you all.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And I will see you next Monday night for episode 4 featuring another pianist.
Very talented pianist.
But now you've set the bar kind of high. You added in the vocals especially. That's even like, so.
I was just doodadding. Eh.
Yeah, just no big deal. Anyway, thank you everyone for the comments and for tuning in, and hope to see you next week. Good night.